So of course with this Range Rover engine, this 2-liter turbo is not slow at all, even pushing this heavier vehicle, so I really like that. There's our auto stop that just came on. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put it into a different drive mode. Let's try this eco out. See if I can sense a difference. Yeah, the pedal is definitely limited to putting my foot into it the same way in the dynamic mode is not giving me as much power. And it is a little slower to shift. I'm gonna put it back into the dynamic mode and see how it shifts getting on the interstate with these paddle shifters. Love the shifts, very, very quick. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that. And then I'm gonna put into the comfort mode now. Now I'll put it back in a drive. And let's see if we can get this cruise to work. So I'm getting around 24, 25 miles per gallon, cruising here at 73 on the interstate. So not bad. And it's kind of showing you over here. So as I'm hitting this slight decline, I'm getting 30, 32. But the ride is so good, even with these 21-inch wheels on. It's just floating down the interstate. And the brake pedal is so smooth. It doesn't have an initial bite or anything. You just kind of, it almost feels like the brake pedal's soft, but it feels so natural. A very luxurious stop. And there's the auto stop again. Yeah, I just really like overall how well this thing drives. Very, very comfortable. And honestly, this has kind of low-key been a dream car of mine. Of course, I'm trying to go electric, but ever since I saw Vinny from Jersey Shore driving one of these, I've wanted one. And it's just, I see why he has one. These are just really the epitome of a luxury Range Rover. I think they actually look loads better than just the standard Range Rover, and the interior feels just as nice. When you have your heated, cooled seats, and this one has the 14-way option with them. But this just feels so nice to drive, and with a sticker price probably 40 or 50 grand less than a comparable Range Rover, I see why Land Rover decided to go ahead and start making these. And the design overall, of course the infotainment system gets on my nerves when you're first getting into it, but once you get used to it, it's kind of cool. But that's typical of Range Rovers. Even the Range Rover Discovery, the radio in there is like, or Discovery Sport, excuse me, it just gets on my nerves. It's just so hard to get used to. But I mean, for a Range Rover, Once you get used to the infotainment system, these really are great, and the reliability has come a long way compared to the older models. I should say the boxier models. And I'm sure you probably still have suspension issues down the road, but I would hope they're not as difficult and expensive. But this one has, what, 42,000 miles on it, has a lot of life left in it, and this one was meticulously cared for just by how the interior and exterior is held up. But after driving one, I definitely have fallen in love with this car even more. And this will bring me to the end of my review of the 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Velar.